Tonight, Eyewitness News reporter David Kaplan spoke to the local Republican and Democratic parties, as well as a political science professor, to get their thoughts on the president's move and the Taliban's takeover in Afghanistan. He joins us now with more. David?
Rochelle, there's conflicting feelings tonight about what's going on in the Middle East. The Kern County Democratic Party says it's time for troops to come home, while the local Republican club says the removal of the troops was not well planned and created a humanitarian crisis, but many agree they fear what's ahead.
We should have learned from Vietnam, and we should have learned from the Russians. We should have learned from history. This is not the first time in history that great empires have had to leave Afghanistan. We've learned none of those lessons.
CSUB political science professor Mark Martinez says the Taliban's takeover of Afghanistan is not a surprise to much of the world. He says this could mean long-term harm to the U.S.
There's going to be people in Afghanistan that feel that they have been betrayed by the United States. And so don't be surprised in 15 years if something comes out of this.
The Kern County Republican group says the U.S. should have never pulled out hundreds of troops weeks ago, while the Kern County Democratic Party says the president did the right thing.
President Biden believed his own lie. He believed the lie that we were ready to pull troops completely out of Afghanistan.
President Biden made that right choice. He's standing behind that, and he was clear and transparent that there's been some mistakes in this process, that it has not been perfect. There is no perfect plan for this kind of withdrawal and evacuation.
House Republican leader Kevin McCarthy gave this statement after President Biden's speech Monday. President Biden's poor judgment produced the worst possible outcome in Afghanistan in only a matter of weeks. He has done a long-term damage to America's credibility and our capabilities. The American people, and especially our troops who have sacrificed so much, deserve more than this catastrophic leadership and empty words. Over the weekend, President Biden authorized the deployment of 5,000 troops to ensure an orderly and safe drawdown. That number now could be going up to 6,000. In studio, David Kaplan, Eyewitness News.
Is there a story you think we should investigate? Call our Eyewitness News tip line at 869-2929.